Hello, my friend. My name is Ahmed, and I will take you to journey of multiple videos and recording in digital and AI transformation. And today I have picked up a very lovely book. It's Mckinsey Rewired. The Reward book, it's a guide of in out competing in the age of digital and AI by Mckinsey. And today's subject will discuss the 5 steps for the domain reimagination. And while I'm mentioning domain, it's listed in the book that they are classified as a three, or you have to classify as a three things: workflow processes, journeys, and functions. And when we talk about workflow processes, like you can mention as a whole department with its related processes to fulfill a specific needs. Journey, if you look about the customer journey end-to-end cycle of it. And functions is it related to sales, finance, marketing, or supply chain. But in the process here, you need to look about a full overall process end-to-end cycle. Either it was across departments. Okay, so this is an example of the domains: a front office, front of house, revenue management, innovation, R&D, digital engagement, and support function: people, finance, legal, operation like manufacturing, procurement, logistic, integrated supply chain planning. These are an example how the domain. And after you list all the domains you have in your organizations, you need to prioritize them. In another video, I will explain how you prioritize it in terms of the value, the visibility of the domain. Once you prioritize them and select what is most important, you need to start with the 5 steps for the domain reimagination as the book has been stated. And the first step, they say that it's number one is a problem to solve. You need to list all the problems, articulation of the business problem to be solved. In the idea of problem to be solved, you have a two-way: either you mention zero-based journey map if it's related service in intensive industry. So if you are like government entity, or you are also like a ISP service provider, you need very important to look in zero-based journey map, and you need to have the design thinking and user interviews and workshop to extract these. The defined, and you of course after the design thinking, user interviews, and workshops, you need to define end user persona and identify unmet needs. The design thinking here, once we mention it, the book did not mention in detail regarding design thinking, but it touched the innovation. And design thinking is related to desirable, viable, and visible. And if it's really needed, the people desire it. If it's what they desire, it retain the money, and it's visible. Okay. So after, and of course innovations is go through empathize, the define, ideate, prototype, and test. So what help you in this phase is like two things you need to start to use in innovation is empathize and define. These are 5 stages of design thinking. This is not mentioned in the book, but worth mentioning in order to understand the concept of design thinking is part of the innovation cycle. So in empathize, the team aim to understand the problem, typically through user research. Empathy is a crucial design thinking because it's allowed designer to set aside your assumptions about the world and gain insight into user and their needs. So this is an empathize phase. After you do this user interviews, it's very important to define an persona. Personas look like either you can create an virtual customer based on the customer segments, and you collect the information, accumulate them in one. So if you have information about multiple customer for one customer segments, you can collect them and create them as one, summarize them all in a one for that certain customer segments. So you mentioned what their frustrations, what they can need, how they found it, how they empathize. Okay, so order and to check also how to enhance this. This is one way. Of course, you can check make person for each customer, but at the end you need to summarize them in order to have know exactly the problem and how to solve them. After this, we this is for service or intensive industry. The book mentioned end-to-end process mapping, like in a manufacturing, and where the process uptime achieving low unit costs are fundamental to competitiveness. And breaking down the core business to process waste, pain points, and missed opportunities. Okay, and Six Sigma framework as an example, the book did not mention, but very relevant in end-to-end process mapping. It will help you and improve your processes, and how you identify them and analyze and define, measure the processes waste. So this is we discuss in problem to solve, solution and use cases. We will discuss it in our second video. Thank you.